This video is sponsored by True Gold Republic, the precious metals experts. Talk to one of their experts today about diversifying your portfolio to help assure your future financial security. Find their contact information in the description below and pinned in our first comment. James Kaufman, World News Report today, May 3rd, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the Italian model of Earth's electromagnetic field. Not our Schumann resonance, our electromagnetic field that basically protects us from solar activity and other space weather. What we see here is there's been a huge agitation in the field, and these spikes go over 1600 hertz. Unbelievable. When you see something like this, you know the Schumann resonance is going off the hook. Jumping over to our Schumann resonance, you can see the geophones are just going crazy up here, and our Schumann resonance is off the charts. These charts in at 110 hertz, and these spikes far exceed anything like that. These might go up to 200 hertz or even higher. Now this is a little bit behind real time. It looks like it's showing about 4 hours of activity. We will see more activity on the 6-day comparison. On our 6-day comparison, we actually see the 1800 mark here and an additional 2 or 3 hours of spiking. So this has been ongoing for about 6 or 7 hours. These spikes, well, go off the charts. These charts end at 50 hertz on the 6-day comparison. This is our Schumann resonance. The geophone model has not been giving up information lately on its own. I believe that these geophones may be covered in snow based on pictures from the modeling center. With that said, everything but our geophones here on our amplitudes pick up this, well, reaction by our electromagnetic shield and our Schumann resonance. You can see that the ULF noise indicator or sensor has shot up. You can see that the ELF noise indicator or sensor has also shot up, and the second SR frequency has actually dipped, which is how it expresses impact. This only goes to 1800 UTC time, and right now it's closer to 2100 UTC time. So this also is not running, well, real time. Now, the geophones are not responding here. Again, based on pictures from the area, I believe they're covered in snow, although they seem to respond on our Schumann resonance model. Jumping over to windy.com, we know that our modeling station is up here, and what do we see? We see rain and lightning, which is the agitator for the Schumann resonance spike and the disturbance in our electromagnetic shield. You can actually zoom into Turin here, and you can see the heavy rain and lightning. And as we zoom in a little bit more, you see the modeling station itself right where the mountains begin. I'm going to run through this and show you that it's been being hit by heavy rain and lightning for the last several hours, and this promises to continue. I believe the reason we're seeing increased Schumann resonance responses to these agitators is because of our pole flip that's actually in progress, and the fact that our atmosphere is collapsing and these agitators, i.e. the lightning, is bouncing off our lowest level of atmosphere called our D region atmosphere, when it usually used to go right through the D region and bounce off the E or F region, a much higher part of the atmosphere. Since it's rebounding from such a lower part of the atmosphere, i.e. the atmosphere is depleting as the poles flip, it returns to the sensors much faster and stronger, causing the increased spikes in the Schumann resonance and electromagnetic shields. This has been increasing since about 2017, when I believe the pole flip started. Now, when you start looking into this, you'll find papers that explain all about how our atmosphere is actually dissipating, and these agitators are bouncing off the D region instead of the ear F. I will show you a picture of what that looks like. These are the basic layers of our atmosphere, and they seem to be depleting and disappearing altogether, especially when we're not experiencing space weather. You can see the D region is the lowest, followed by the E region, and then the F2 and F1 regions. They actually even show you transmitting VLF and it bouncing off the D region and bouncing back towards the ground, which would make it bounce back stronger because the D region is much closer to Earth. Here we have the same type of thing. We have transmission that goes through the D layer and bounces off our E region. And when it returns to the sensors, it's not as intense and as strong. Now, this has all occurred since 2017, and I believe it's actually speeding up. And as the poles flip, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen to our atmosphere, but I do know that when we're not experiencing space weather, a lot of these higher layers of the atmosphere seem to fold. With that said, I hope y'all understand what's causing these higher and higher spikes in our Schumann resonance and in our electromagnetic shields over the last 4 or 5 years. God bless you guys. Please share, subscribe, and always remember that anything's possible in Bizarro World.